everyone. Welcome back to the Global Retail Conference 2025, presented by WeSave, a transformative platform shaping the future of global retail and e-commerce. As one of the largest and most influential initiatives in the industry, Global Retail brings together visionary leaders to address the transforming forces of retail, things like technological innovation, sustainability, and of course, evolving consumer expectations. Over the course of the week, we've been exploring groundbreaking ideas, actionable strategies, and leadership insights that redefine commerce. This is more than just a conference, it's a call to action to lead with purpose, collaborate effectively, drive meaningful impact, as well as create community. So again, welcome to our Global Retail Conference presented by WeSave. So joining us now this morning from Toronto is Raffi Narayan. He is the CEO of Paris Mira, and his talk and presentation this morning is Shaping the Future of Reflection, Innovations Driving the LED Mirror Market. So good morning, Raffi. Great to see you. Thanks for being part of our conference. We look forward to your talk.
Thanks so much for having me, Glenn. Thanks so much, One Business World, for having me. It's really, when One Business reached out for the presentation, I thought this would be an interesting niche business to talk about, something that maybe we don't think about all the time, which are the mirrors in our homes and the way we interact with them. That being said, I've come into this position recently. It's been about 5 months I'm here at Paris Mirror, and we've got some great things on the go, great things that we've done that we're going to share, and also to look at the market dynamics and the LED mirror or the reflection type mirror products moving forward. That being said, I want to thank the team back home. Thanks for the strong 2024. I look forward to 2025 with you. And without further ado, I'll talk a little bit about Paris Mirror, and I'll talk about how it all began. Like any business, Glenn, you had maybe a buddy, you met up, you wanted to do something great, you looked on the market, and you said, hey, we're going to start a business. And we are seeing a trend of these illuminated mirror products. So 14 years ago, two partners created a company that is now a global manufacturer, a global distributor, and a large player, especially in the online space, for LED mirror products, LED mirrors that are found in your bathrooms and your powder rooms. However, we're also, as we're going to see in this presentation, we're going to talk about market dynamics, use cases, but we're also going to look at where this market is going and where some of these applications, these reflective technology applications, are being used and in what spaces they're being conformed to. Paris Mirror, we have our head office in Montreal, which is our primary DC, with offices in Miami and Paris, where our digital targeting team and our marketing team reside. So every company's got a mission, and our mission's quite simple. We lead with 3 points: to lead thoughtfully in all the decisions we take, with our customers, with our products, with the way we present within the market. Constantly to evolve and innovate. We got into this space fairly early, and since then we have introduced certain technologies, silhouettes, applications to this day that have become popularized, and we always try to stay at the forefront of evolution and innovation. And what's most important to us, like any business, is to delight our customers, whether that is our commercial customers, our showrooms, our rep groups, anybody who's directly purchased a product from us, whether that experience turned out perfect, but if there's ever an issue, we have a team of unbelievable customer service people right there, ready to help and to make sure that the customer's experience is a delightful one. So let's talk about the market dynamics a little bit for this product range. Again, a niche product range, but with very interesting dynamics in market share, especially if you look at the CAGR coming up until 2030. Makeup mirrors and our traditional bathroom powder room mirrors make up most of the market, whereas compact mirrors make up the third largest chunk. Compact mirrors, if you don't know what they are, they're portable LED mirrors that are typically used for fitting studios, hair salons, or anywhere where you'd need to bring illumination and reflection in a space that is not a fixed position. And in fourth, which is a burgeoning, blossoming category, is your decorative mirror. And we're going to touch on this a little bit later. But a question that we've been asking ourselves internally is, we have supported our commercial partners and our direct-to-consumer market with products that go into your bathroom or into your powder room. How can we get out of that space and provide more value in different elements within the home, within a commercial space, and provide different applications? There are an enormous amount of decorative options that are coming to the forefront within the illuminated mirror category. Typically, when you look at the industry, most of the business is done in a traditional manufacturer commercial manner, which is offline through rep groups, dealers, and distributors. Online business is in this space smaller, makes a lot of sense. These products are large, they're cumbersome, they're heavy. However, within the online space, what makes Paris Mirror unique is we have a significant percentage of the online market through the way that we have marketed our own platforms and the way that we can deliver these products expeditiously to our customers. And the type of projects that you will see that we service, it's a pretty good mix between commercial and residential, which really opens up the market. As a business, you always want to have a foothold in both, servicing both commercial and residential, which we do. Our flip is, our pie is a little bit different than this. However, it's close to a 50-50 split. Huge opportunity here. The business of the illuminated mirror products are increasing exponentially per year. And you will see that here with the market size. This is just in North America alone. This space is looking to grow to 2.4 billion with a compounded annual growth rate of about 14.4% per year. This is a very healthy business. It's great to be in it because customers are starting to really look towards the illuminated mirror product within their home to be able to add additional functionality and be able to service them in different mediums with their daily life. Whether that's a Bluetooth speaker, an integrated television screen, you name it, these products are starting to come to the market, and we are certainly part of that. Now, our slogan is illuminating life. Why? If you think about it, the mirror has to be the most intimate product in your household. It reveals all, it shows all, can't lie to it, it's right there, and it's a product we don't really think about. We don't give it a second thought. And in a world where everything's branded, can you think of a branded mirror product that your mind deviates towards immediately when you're renovating a home, putting up a multi-residential unit or a hotel or a wonderful, beautiful restaurant that you've spent millions to spec out? Typically, the mirror follows the design aesthetic of the architects or the designers, but not a lot of thought goes into this. And that's why when we talk about illuminating life, we're talking about illuminating space and bringing this in and really creating a central focal point with this unbelievably intimate product that we use every single day. Now, as we evolve and we talk about illuminating life, tradition meets technology. Where are we starting to see this mirror application be used in different formats? One is, as mirrors are evolving in traditional spaces, which are bathrooms, which are powder rooms, there's technology being added and included into it. For example, bottom left, evolving your spaces. This is an airport. You're going to start seeing departures, arrivals, the time, the weather, whether you want Hertz ads. I know you want to stay away from ads especially in the bathroom. They're common. You can't get away from them. You're going to see your car rental ads, and it's basically bringing this technology and marrying it with a very traditional product in a very traditional space. And When you go from tradition to something that's not traditional, it is incorporating a mirror with a function that is space saving. For example, Lululemon bought the mirror, which is a fitness mirror, goes up on your wall, acts as a mirror, but also as your training buddy, as a trainer, where you can do additional things with it. And recently, I think by recently, I mean a couple of days ago, maybe a week ago at CES, the Omnia mirror was launched, where this is a full scanner mirror. It's not in production yet. It's a concept where it reads biometrics, body data, and it could be part of your home. It could be in a healthcare facility. But once again, one thing it is doing, it is using mirror and technology and merging those two things together. Now, there's also technology within our space, which is our traditional bathroom and powder room mirrors, like the ghost mirror technology. What is that? What's the ghost mirror technology? One of the things people tend to shy away if they're looking for an illuminated mirror is they may or may not like the frosting on the side for a front lit mirror. They would like it to just be a mirror from end to end. The ghost mirrors provide that functionality. It's a mirror, but when you turn it on, you could see the light come on from behind the mirror screen. We're starting to be able to blend the best of both worlds. The technology is catching up, and the price points are following suit, which makes it more commercially feasible. Part of this is the future of reflection, right? That's part of this talk. And it's very important when we're talking about the future of reflection with illuminated mirror products to discuss an artist whom I'm going to show a video very soon, Yayoi Kusama, who in 1963 had art installations using mirrors to create the sense of an infinity, endless sequence of imagery in her artwork. But as time has gone on and Kusama's installations have become varied, you're going to start to see legitimate infinity mirror products used in her installation. In the next slide, we're going to look at, and all rights reserved to NPR, we're going to look at a small, quick 2-minute video of Yayoi Kusama's art installations, and then we're going to segue that into the commercial application of today for products that we're going to be able to use within spaces where traditional mirrors are not present, both residential and commercial. So without further ado, here is Yayoi's video. I hope you enjoyed that. In 1963, Kusama started using this technology up until 2016. She has done a version of installations using infinity mirrors. Infinity mirrors previously were used in commercial applications, whether in the AEC industry, the hospitality industry, in larger buildings, prominent restaurants. But now, as time's gone on, the ability to service this to the everyday consumer and the price points have come to the point where we can actually offer these types of fabulous. So at the end of this, I've written from functional to fantastical. I don't use the word fantastical very often, but when you look at what's coming on the market, we are going to be able to, in whatever silhouette, think of your company name, think of one business world here at your head office, the commercial applications, the design applications, the IPs that could be married with this type of a product range for residential use. You know, Glenn, you'd mentioned you're an Islanders fan. Imagine having a really cool Islanders logo there. You've got this in a man cave down in your basement. It would be a feature product, really drawing attention to that part of the home. This is essentially, when we talk about the future of reflection, it's also the future of decor, and being able to go outside of the bathrooms and powder rooms and be able to service other spaces. That's really where we're focusing some of our attention, not all of it, but it's certainly a category that we've taken very, very seriously here at Paris Mirror. That being said, some of the projects that we've worked on, and this is something we could touch at One Tourism, is there's a multitude of spaces that we have entered, you know, whether it's luxury yachts, gyms, which are tactical, functional, the products have to be on all the time, Disney resorts, hotel groups, car dealerships. We've been able to service a variety of industries through our engineering, our architecture, our design team, where we work in conjunction and support designers and architects around the world to bring their visions to life. So even though the mirror business may be niche and a little bit smaller than one might anticipate, it's still in a rapidly exploding and growing industry where you start to realize, when you start looking at spaces and environments, traditionally, this is a product that accompanies a space and an environment. And that being said, that's our presentation for today. And thanks so much for having us.
Thank you, Raffi. Wow, that was terrific. That was terrific. Uh, I've always liked mirrors. Um, I agree with you. It's probably the most intimate object in your house, especially those makeup mirrors, because there's no place to hide.
Any mirror for me, Glenn, as I'm getting older. I just
I
can't
don't,
hide.
I don't have a man cave, but I appreciate the idea. That's an interesting idea as well. But you think of just mirrors in general, and they have a rich history even in film, right? Whether it's Snow White, or they're always transformative, right? They really are almost like a portal. That's
Yeah.
kind of, when you think about it. And I love what you're doing on the tradition meets technology front. I mean, that's incredible. Smart mirrors. I mean, the decorative side, lots of potential, as you mentioned. And to me, mirrors are always, and I like the infinity aspect, and that was a beautiful, beautiful film there. So thank you, or clip. So thank you for that. But you think of mirrors, and they always strike me as endless possibilities. And whether
Yeah.
that's through design, or you always think of like the hall of mirrors, right? And things like that. But it's always fascinating. It's always fascinating to me.
Yeah. Coming into this role recently, I haven't been in this industry for decades, right? You come in with a little bit of a different perspective. I'm not going to say different vision, but you come in with a different perspective. And as you familiarize yourself with the environment, you start to see, wow, not only are there so many applications to bring these products to life, whether it's a suspension system, think of a yacht or a bathroom where you can't put this product against the wall. It has to be suspended. There's a lot of engineering that goes into that through the wiring, through the reinforcing of the structures, through how all of this is going to be designed. And it's always with the critical understanding that you need a mirror. You're going to need a mirror in your bathroom. You're going to need a mirror in a powder room. Can we bring these products to different places to create that portal-like Alice in Wonderland feeling, just even if it's for a millisecond, just to make you feel something, even if it's for a millisecond, to draw your attention. So even in the commercial world, think about retail. This is the retail conference. Retailers compete to have customers come into their environments. There's so much investments in merchandising, in floor planning, in retail design to create an unbelievable environment that customers are going to have a great time interacting with the product, with the environment. A mirror, like an infinity mirror, can be a central point where it will pull a customer's attention. It'll be a decor feature that somebody will be like, oh, that's really cool. And that's kind of what you're looking for sometimes, right?
Yeah. Well, you think of the traditional retail space, right? And everybody's got their favorite store, and
Yeah,
but part of that is the experience, right? How do you feel when you walk into that, right? Because obviously mirrors in hotels and hospitality just kind of or let's say not even gym spas, it kind of envelops you almost as a lifestyle. But when you think about the retail experience, similar type of thing. I think we want to go someplace where it's making us feel welcomed, warm, uh, and transformative, right? We like what it does to us. So if you think of your traditional fitting room, right? I bet you, 40 years ago, 50 years ago when they're designing these, those were an afterthought, right? Oh, well, we got to have some mirrors here for the tailor when they come in and do the fit. But think about it as the person, right? If you've got that kind of decorative experience around, and you're looking at then how you look that's like empowering. It can
for
be it can
sure.
be, it can be so empowering in making you feel good, making a difference. And then on the retail side, coming back and saying, isn't this really part of your brand, your own personal brand? How can we? And then the mirror really being one of those ways, being an enabling force to help that.
Glenn, to your point, I didn't put it in the presentation, but for anybody watching, if you're curious, look at what Burberry's doing. Not just Burberry, a lot of fashion houses. They have smart mirrors with their entire seasonal catalog loaded in. So when you do go into the fitting room and you do wonder how will this scarf look, they may not have it in inventory at that store or at that location. Well, let's see. And the mirror can put the scarf on you, kind of
Wow.
almost that Alice in Wonderland feeling. You could put that jacket on you. These are the commercial applications where there's an inordinate amount of design and creativity and user customer experience focused design that goes into, hey, wouldn't it be cool? Now it's going to cost an arm and a leg, but wouldn't it be cool if you come into our fitting room, you can try anything on and you could stay in the fitting room. You could have your personal experience there. And if you like it, we can order it for you on the spot. And these are some of the elements that are pretty interesting and exciting for us. And take a look at it. When you get off this call, for anybody watching, look at how Burberry has integrated that technology into their fitting rooms.
It becomes almost like when my daughters were younger, we had those picture books where you would change the outfits on the
That's right.
and moving them out. And that if you could be standing there and it's like a personal dresser. And in comes the scarf, the jacket, and to be able to then connect it from a retail standpoint instantaneously to, okay, let's complete the order, right? Here's the measurements, here's the cost, here's the pickup date, here's the payment, and
Yeah.
then out it goes. I mean, you said your business is about 50-50 commercial and residential, right? That's yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's in that world. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, that sounds about right. I mean, how Tell me about the automotive piece there. I mean, the gym certainly, and I love what you said about the fitness mirror as being kind of your trainer, or what they obviously premiere. And I've been to the Consumer Electronics Show. It's never. I mean, it never disappoints as
Right.
to what might be there, right? And the fact that you got the Omnia mirror there for biometrics as well. If it's there, we can count on it becoming reality for sure shortly, right? As it plays out. How does that? And even the yachts are. I can see yachts as well, exciting. But how about the car? How is it getting in the car? Is it just like the old flip down the visor thing, or something much more than that?
No, no. We don't have a car application. We mostly look at the yachts and the luxury boating industry, which is again leading into creating these unbelievable environments and spaces, right? When you look up market to that level, to that point, cost becomes more relative, and it centers more around what's the experience going to look like when either the customer who's renting this yacht or purchasing this yacht is going to experience when they walk into this environment.
Well, if it's a purchase, I assume then this would be part of the whole design, and
100%.
that would be really important
Yeah.
on that side. If it's a cruise or some sort of excursion, I think it's another kind of fun selling point, right? It's kind of like when you plan a wedding, right? What else can we do during the
Glenn, don't talk about planning weddings. We're having a nice conversation.
oh, you're busy. Oh, okay.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm just joking. But you brought me back a little bit.
I,
Um,
I, I've had one. It's so far. It's
yeah, so have I.
three daughters, so thank God for installment payments.
It's worked out so far,
That's
right?
right.
Um,
Keep your
but
fingers
going
crossed.
going to the slide that we showed, at least in our business and in our industry, there are so many applications and use cases for our products that aren't just, yes, it's a bathroom, it could be a powder room, it could be a different environment, but where it's being serviced, whether it's a yacht, a gym, which has a totally different requirement, right? Think about it. With gym, the moment that you open those lights, those mirrors need to stay on all day, right? So there
Sure.
needs to be a reliability factor that is considered depending on what environment this product's going into. Hotel groups, Disney products, and even dealerships or anything commercial space like that. There are different kind of technical components and technicalities into where these products are going, that we have to always be cognizant of when we are servicing those spaces.
No, it's just to me, it's just fascinating, just fascinating. All the different possibilities. Again, you mentioned hospitality. To me, that's part of the trip, right? Oh, people always go, oh, I don't spend a lot of time in the room. It doesn't matter to me. It's like, well, it matters to me. I mean, for me, that's part of the trip.
Yeah.
And then whether I'm in there 12 hours a day or 4 hours a day, because maybe you're at Disney World and you're running around and everything, but the time you're in the room, having something like that from an illumination standpoint, again, whether it's in the bathroom, whether it's out in the common area, because okay, you're getting dressed, or whatever the case may be, it adds to the experience. It'll remind you of the ambiance of the space, the hotel, the experience, and it becomes part of that journey. So I think again, your mission statement: lead thoughtfully, evolve, and innovate. The delight part's got to be pretty satisfying, I would think.
Nothing, Glenn, for me personally, and I think I could speak to our sales team and some of our design people. Nothing makes us happier than when we get photo, video of a project successfully completed and a happy customer, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
conversely, also, because we do work directly with customers, we also take great pride in troubleshooting and resolving any type of dispute, any type of issue. That's just as important as selling product, is the total experience when you deal with us.
Right. Is this what you had in mind? Is the question that comes to mind, right? When you're having that interaction back and forth. Is this the vision you had when you designed your powder room or your common space? And again, I just thought the artist infinity is the right word, because it's just that endless kind of
Right, right. And
spots or
the infinity category, this decor product category that is going to be more and more popular. Keep your eyes out for it. It's coming. The impetus of it started with this artist's installations. Well, what if we could scale this? What if we could get the cost down? What if we could offer your everyday consumer this fantastical product, this incredible element that they can have for themselves in their own home?
yeah, it brings the art to life, right? It brings the art to life. Well, you used the word, I'm going to use it as well, fantastical.
Don't use it too much.
Well, I'm going to close
It's long.
our
Yeah.
time together with fantastical, because you did a wonderful job, and congratulations on Paris Mira and all that you're doing for the person, for the home, for the company, and for the retail environment. So outstanding, Raffi. Thanks for being part of the We Save Global Retail Conference. We appreciate your contributions. Continued success. Please stay in touch, because
Thanks so
it's
much.
fascinating stuff you're doing. Incredible work.
I'm happy I made mirrors a little bit more interesting this morning. And thanks so much for having us. We are a team, we're a group. I'm proud to present on behalf of the company, and we'll see you guys soon.
I will pitch the man cave idea to my wife later
Please
today,
do.
and I'll be in touch.
Okay, I know somebody that can help you.
Okay, take care. Thank
Take
you.
care.
Bye.
Bye.